Hey everybody, it's Edward from Sword and Fortress, and after almost a full month of a wait, we are back to turn 12 of 5 parsecs from home. It's been a little while, and the crew left on kind of a really bad note. We had to bury Sydney. As it turns out, as it was pointed out to me, she actually had a point of luck, so technically we buried her alive. Um, yeah, so there's that. Um, yeah. And then, in an attempt to get ready to get off this planet, we were trying to clear out as many rivals as we could. And unfortunately, by the end of it, we did get enough money for the funeral. It was a nice and elegant thing. But we picked up two more rivals. So, during the funeral, the local government reached out to our crew with an offer that they're going to have a really hard time to refuse because, yeah, um, it's the possibility of this patron continuing on with them to other planets, and that can get huge. So, let's find out what this patron wanted with our guys. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with the turn two. We have 5 credits. And so going into upkeep, let me figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Going into upkeep, we drop down to 4 credits because of the upkeep. We got to buy the beer, the food, and everybody else, and paychecks. Um, oh, cool. Did not realize that you can sell stuff to help pay for the upkeep. That's great. But during that, we also have the purifier, which gives us back 1 credit because we sell purified water to the locals, and they thoroughly like that. We don't owe anything on the ship. The mass simulator has been paid off. Yes, ooh, beer. Nobody likes that stuff, anyways. So we don't have to worry about that. It's also at full health. In fact, I should probably do 30 out of 30. All right. And I don't know. I don't think anybody is in. Oh, Chun is in the med bay. So because we've got a medical bay, this turns down to 3 turns. And then, yeah. For that, let's see. Nobody with taste. Yeah, I kind of have to agree. I'm not a big beer person. Vodka, rum, but then again, I also have no taste. So there is that. Let's see how much it's going to cost to try and get 4 credits for 1 campaign turn. So unfortunately, Chun is going to be stuck in the med bay for a while. At least 2 more turns, unless we can make a whole bunch of money. You know what? We'll go ahead and pay the 4 credits now. And we'll drop her to where she's only got to be in the medical bay for 2 more turns, which really turns into next turn. All right. Then we go into assigning tasks. And now, it was pointed out to me. Oh, you're absolutely right, Doug. Thank you. Wow. I can't believe, see, this is what I get for not playing recently. So, yeah, Chun isn't injured. We get those 4 credits back. Thank you very much, Doug. That helps us out extremely because I was worried about going into this mission where it's a dangerous patron mission. Yeah, with only 5 guys. Yes, super scores. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start looking at tasks. Doug was nice enough to point out that I kind of cheated on the last couple turns. You're only allowed to give each crew member 1 task, which I was good with, but you can only assign 2 crew members to each task. And on the previous one, I think I dumped everybody into decoys, so we wouldn't have to fight any of the enemy or the rivals. So yes, we will make sure that we are not cheating this time. So Laura is going to go looking for some trade, I think, because we can always use more. Gotcha. That's true. I don't have to assign them. Thank you. Altel is going to try and repair, and I think we're going to end up having him trying to repair the frag vest. Bree is going to go out and explore some. Jerund, ever seeking the love that Jerund needs. He's lost Sydney. There was hopes there in the deep cockles of his heart with him. Whoa. Thank you very much, Doug, for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, looking for love with his faithful little turtle that I know was named by our good friend Hunter Cornstar. Let me see if the log is still there showing what it was supposed to be. I should have marked it down. I didn't. I'm going to have to bug him and rewatch the video. But yeah, looking for love. He's going to go out and explore too. And that leaves Chun and Victor Van Vanderthrust to play as decoy. Decay, not decoy. All right, so let's go ahead and resolve out some stuff. We're not doing any training. We're not doing anything. So let's go ahead and go to the trade table on page 79. And what does our great captain get? She gets 2. A personal weapon. Roll once on the low-tech table. Page 28. So we skip to 28, low-tech table. So while she's out and about, and yeah, so apologize. Yeah, she gets tinnitus. So the first weapon she gets traded into, oof, is a 9. So she gets a handgun. And then the second weapon, wow. 00, so I think that's a 10. So we get another handgun. So now we've picked up 2 handguns while she was out trading, which is nice. All right, let's see. Explore. What does Bree find while she's exploring? Oh. See, I thought 90 with the 0 was 100. But yeah, that would be 100. So hold on, let's go back. Wow, it's been a really long time since I've had to deal with D100s. So instead of a second handgun, it is a brutal melee weapon. All right, so she gets one of those awesome tricked out knives you usually see at the mall sword stores that just looks evil looking, but somehow this one actually works. All right. So, what do we get for the exploration table? Yeah, the Booper K-knife. Yeah, it's brutal. All right. Let's see. Bree, while she's exploring. You know, I am totally cool with her having like Cloud's sword from Final Fantasy VII. Just that big, huge behemoth thing that she's got to try and carry around. I think we'll end up having to give it to Bree. She's the only one that can wield it. All right, so Bree, while she's out exploring, gets a 40 and goes completely lost. So I shouldn't have said anything about my fears about going into this thing with only 5 people. So we need a 4-up because she does not have any savvy. And of course I get a 1. So Bree is too lost. But while she's too lost, she does find something, so we roll again. That gives us an 87. So while she was lost, she gets offered a reward. When fighting this campaign turn, select a random terrain feature. If a crew member moves into contact and spends a combat action, you can retrieve the package and earn 2 credits. So, random terrain, spend action, retrieve package, two credits. Yes. Distracted by the comms coming in from the captain saying, hey, I've got this awesome big sword from you. And they send pictures and they're going back and forth and she's just drooling about it. And then she totally forgets they were supposed to meet and gets hung up by this random dude saying, hey, I lost a package over here. You know, pick it up for me. So that's what Bree's up to. Let's see what Jeroen and his turtle, while they're out looking for love, find. 94. You make a useful contact. Next campaign turn, add 1 to your choice of roll recruit, find patron, or track rival. Nice. So what we'll do is we'll put here. Now we'll put it on the world. +13 +1 to recruit, find patron, or track rival. All right, so while Bree's getting lost, Jeroen actually does stuff. And let's see about getting a repair done. So, repair your kit. Roll 1d6 plus savvy. So, Altel, let's see if you can fix that frag vest. So, we need a 5-up. And we get a 2. So, unfortunately, he doesn't fix that frag vest. He's just sitting there plinking away at it. And we're not quite there yet for it to be done. All right, so let's go ahead and start rolling off for our situation. Now, this is where we really got to hope that we don't get caught by a rival, because we only have 1 turn to do this. So, yes, really, really, really don't need a rival. So, we are looking for roll d6. If it's equal to lower than the number of rivals, one of them has tracked you down. So, we have 3 rivals. We've got the interested party, the tech zealots, the bounty hunters who've been following us. And now we've got a criminal element. After Bree, if she leaves, they leave. So, rolling a d6, we do have 2 playing decoys. So basically, as long as I don't roll a 1, which you guys watch this thing, you know what happens, we get to avoid these rivals. And we get a 6. Yes, normally, I apologize, I would have my camera set up so you guys can see the dice rolls. But that's 10 feet up in the air, and I kind of was running behind making dinner on moving it. So that camera isn't available. So we do know that we are going to be going for the patron mission. So let's take a look at the patron mission. Okay, deployment conditions. What crazy deployment conditions are we dealing with today? And I am actually going to, because my percentage dice is acting all kinds of funky. It's either giving me double zeros or 90s. So let's try switching it up, because we like the random element here. Any number of crew. Yeah, that's the rough part, is I've thought about getting it, and with Sydney, I kind of tested the waters out with them, just so that I could have like Altel back in the ship. He's our repair and hacker guy. And it seemed to be nice, but if he wasn't repairing, I'd be stuck having him train. So trying to get even more crew members, like you say, it's kind of a weird balancing act, but it also would probably be good, especially with how I end up losing people and getting people put in the med bay, of having kind of this rotation of, okay, well, these two are in the med bay, so we'll bring up two from the reserve and just kind of rotate them out. I think if we can get this patron mission, we're going to leave this planet, because it's been evil to us. And then maybe, because I've built up some stuff, I'm not sure whether you really can build it up, but oh no, I used it for Sydney, I think. Never mind. But yeah, we'll definitely start to look to recruit on the next planet. But definitely need to get off of this planet. This planet has sucked up like 6 turns, and most of it's just been rivals. All right, so what is our deployment condition? It is 49. So 49 is poor visibility, which actually really plays out for kind of the idea I have for this mission that I've been mulling around for the for this past month. Let's see, poor visibility. 1d6 plus 8 each turn. And we are doing a patron. All right. Notable sites. Let's see. For our notable site, we get 73. Person of interest. So we do have a person of interest. And that's going to kind of really play into this too. I'm loving this. The random dice gods are going with the story I have in mind. So gain +1 story point. Person of interest. 2d6 plus 2. Random. Center. Okay. And we get 1 story point. All right. Objective. Patron mission. 5. Move through. Okay, that kind of works. I can roll with that. So move through, you win the mission if at least 2 crew members move off the opposing battlefield edge. If you drive off all enemies, you win as long as you still have. That works actually just as well. All right. Let's see, we're done with that. Let's determine the enemy. So for our enemy, what we're going to be fighting, $69. For our patron, that is an interested party. So if I can learn how to spell. right, let's scroll down. Add one to add one to uniques, and we are not rolling for quest. So who are we actually fighting as an interested party? 19 vigilantes. All right. Okay. That works. All right, their numbers are +1, so that's going to be interesting. And then, let's see, panic, 1 to 2, 4 inches speed, +0 combat skill, 4 toughness, and then their AI is A. Oh no, sorry. AI is A, and then they are 2A on their weapons. So let's scroll back up, figure out just how many of these bad boys am I fighting. So we're already getting +1 because of the patron mission and this being dangerous. And then we're going to get +2 credits if we actually pull this off. So let's see how many people we got to fight. I should have this stuff memorized by now. Okay. So 2d6. And let's see how many we got. I would love it if we got Snake Eyes. Just saying. This mission would be such an easy one. Quick and easy patron mission. Okay, we got double 2s. Almost as good. So we've got 4. Which then bumps up. No, 4 total. So we've got 4 of them. Let's see. And then specialists. We have 1 specialist. And then we also have a lieutenant. So in total, we'll have 2 vigilantes, 1 specialist, and 1 LT. All right, unique individuals. So we are having to deal with a unique individual, at least a +1 to it. And so on a 9-up, woof, we get a 7 plus the +1 puts us at 8. No unique individuals. Thank the gods. All right, let's take a look at their weapons. Oh, I forgot to check and see what kind of vigilantes. 1-4A. Oh, they're aggressive AI type. That's what I was looking at. All right, so their armament, we've got weapons 2A. So our normal people have a military rifle. And then our specialist has a shotgun. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense for, vigilantes. Okay, let's go take a look at what those weapon stats are. So, military rifle ends up with a 24-inch, 1 shot, and nothing special. Shotgun is 12 inches, 2 shots, 1 damage, and focused. Which means all shots must be against a single. All shots must go into one. All right. Now, let's take a look and see. I think we now start looking at deploying out terrain and some other stuff, but I already have it set up because I had a mission in mind if the dice rolls would let it. It's going to be a little bit interesting with the vigilantes. I'm still kind of doing the D&D DM thing of trying to see how this lumps in together. All right, but I think I have an idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you guys a view of the board. So this is our board. It is an abandoned temple area where I initially was hoping or going to see about having some type of cult that the crew would need to clear out. But now with how the random roll is, instead, this is going to be a church that has been really helpful to the poor side of town. This is where... Ooh, that is very tempting. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's some terrain for Warcry that I put together and painted back when I first started the channel. I was hoping to see more Warcry videos, and then some of the cathedral stuff with it. I still need to desperately paint the white terrain, because that's supposed to be cathedral looking as well. But yeah, my motivation to paint, I can't stand to paint. That's Viral Athena's area. She paints, not me. I suck at painting. Okay, so since we're not clearing out a cult, what it'll actually be is this church has been harassed by these vigilantes. They think that someone who's inside there, who will be the interested party, has been hurting people, taking advantage of people. And these vigilantes have had enough. They're out to take care of it. They don't care about due process. They've been harassing this place, threatening this place, and now they're here to take action. And our contact from the local government has asked the crew of Hope's Lost to step in and take care of these vigilantes and protect those patrons who were in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we need our interested party to be. So, okay. So from the center, 2d6 plus 2. Wow. All right, my dice rolls are going to suck tonight. I mean, they suck always, but this is going to be interesting. So let's take a look. We got 3 inches. If I can find one of the many tape measures I should have in this place. All right, 3 inches from the center this way as I knock down a column. Puts our interested party right there. So, who should we have as our interested party? They should kind of look like a person in distress. But you know what? Yep, there we go. Perfect. So, here is our interested party. She kind of looks like the local cleric and whatnot. So, she will be our interested party that we are trying to get to. Now, for our... You know what? I got it. Our vigilantes will actually be sisters. So, we'll get these 2, this one, and I know it looks like a flamer, but it's really a shotgun. So, our specialist with the shotgun, it's going to be placed back here. Here is our lieutenant. And here are our two other vigilante members. So, the religious zealot vigilantes who aren't happy with the teachings and they think that this old abandoned temple has been corrupting the populace have come in to try and cause problems. And our crew, without Bree, will be showing up on the other end of the table. And we're going to have them all kind of come in over here on this doorway and on the outskirts. Poor Altel had to get dragged away from fixing the vest, but Victor Vander has decided to take him under his wing. Say, come with me, boy. Bree is stuck. So we're going to have Chun come on over here with Jarund. And then, of course, our faithful captain right there. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and give you guys the other camera view. I apologize about this. This is a one-man operation, so the camera transitions are going to suck as I click, move, click, move. Okay, so going into the abandoned cathedral and temple. We have our religious zealot vigilantes who've come to stop the praise of gods they do not believe in here in this temple. We've got our interested party here hiding away from those zealots. And our crew coming in, trying to save this temple as much as they can without the help of Bree because she's lost and drooling about the awesome big sword we just found. So, now we need to select a random terrain piece. So, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's a lot of terrain here. So it would only make sense that it's kind of this area. So let's see. I'm calling it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. 1, 2, 3. So somebody's got to get to that center altar, perform an action, and retrieve the package that was hidden here in the church. All right. That means we are into turn 1 of the Crew of Hope's Lost trying to save the temple. And let's go down to, can we get seize the initiative? And we've only got +1 for the savvy. So we're looking for a 9. Can we get a 9? Oh, we get it all by itself. That's nice. So, it's not technically turn 1 then, because we seize the initiative, and everybody gets to do something. Oh yeah, do a move or a shoot. And unfortunately we can't see anybody because they're all clustered behind this temple. So we're going to have everybody do a move. So I'm going to spend her 5 inches to take her on the other side there. The captain, who also has 5-inch movement, and start climbing the stairs because she wants Overwatch. Jarund is going to do his 4 inches and get him to the base of these stairs. Victor Vander with his 4 inches He's going to try and get ready to start taking a position. You know what? I messed it up in that deployment. This position up here would have been great for him. So that's what he's going to go do. So he's going to move 4 inches and get ready to climb up this piece of terrain. And then Atel, you know, I created these guys. I should be able to pronounce their name. Is going to run up here and get ready with Garoon. All right, now we're ready to actually roll. So we've got 5 people looking for 1s and 2s. Because that would be nice. And I should probably start the background music. Because why not? All right, here we go. So there's 4, 5. There's 4 dice. Here's 5 dice. So looking for 1s and 2s. We do get a 1 and a 2. So Bree. That is awesome. Please take a picture. I want to see how that looks. All right. So we're definitely going to give this 1 to... Let's see. Everybody's got 2s now. So this 1 is going to go to Victor so he can run up here. And I think we're going to give this 2 to the captain so she can run up and get into positions. So, resolving this out. You know, I was just thinking about that too, Doug, because I think you're right. It would be nice to have the enemy all move out, but we definitely need to get, we got to do visibility. So this is a wrecked place. You guys will have to let me know about music. I still am working on how things go. So the visibility is 1d6 plus 8. So on the first turn, our visibility is only 11 inches. So that actually kind of negates Victor Vander thrust going out and getting up in the sniper position. So that does change a bunch. I think this is definitely going to be a game of high ground. Or sneaking around. Now this is going to be great. It's a Metal Gear Solid mission. Because we've got poor visibility because there's fog all up in here. And so, yeah, it's going to be everybody peeking around. So, we're going to start with the captain. She's going to do a double move. Or use her second action to add 2 inches. So she can go 5. So bending up from there. That will actually put her right behind this column of fire. And that is it for her. And then our good friend Victor Vander Thrust is also going to get his 2 additional inches, get a 6, and move himself right there. So those 2 are done. We then go to the enemy's turn. And they have a 4-inch movement. They are aggressive. So I need to look up what that means for their movement or their actions. Because I really should have this stuff memorized by now. All right, so We'll advance at least half a move towards them. Nope. We are unable to see. Advance as fast as possible to try and get into a brawl. Okay. Yep. That's kind of what I thought. So... they are just going to be advancing. Because they can't see anything. Because we only have 11 inches. So, with their 4 turning into a 6, this chick is going to go here. Her lieutenant is going to follow her. And they're going to split up between the 2 altars. So our specialist with the shotgun is going to come about right here. And she's going to order this chick to come with her. And they've advanced over. Then we go ahead and go to everybody else. Attel is going to take his 6 inches and try and get further up. Jarund is going to... Jarund's going to follow up and follow these guys because it's foggy. His little turtle is telling him we've got all kinds of bad vibes about the situation. There's no love here. So he's going to take his 6 inches and jump around and come up behind Altel, and then Chun can go 7 inches. And so she's going to jump up here. And that will end turn 1. Go to turn 2. And we roll off. I think our good friend Doug here is absolutely right. We need high numbers because with the visibility, which is 12 this time, so the fog is slowly starting to dissipate out. So second turn, it is 12 inches. We need these guys to poke their heads out so that they can be shot. So let's hope for high numbers. And of course, this would be the one time I don't want to roll low, and everybody has to go. So we've got to give it to the captain, we'll give it to Chun, we'll give it to Victor, and we'll give it to Altel. So the captain, hearing noises, seeing that the fog is starting to lift. I know, right, Doug? Like, seriously. She's going to step out from behind her flaming column and see what she can do. 12 inches. There's not much she can get to. So she's going to remain on the high ground, get her 7 inches, and come over here on the bridge. And I forgot. I should have done this between the turns. I know, seriously, that is my bane. Ask my wife and everybody else. Like, I constantly say stuff, and it happens. So let's give you guys a bird's eye, or a better view of what's going on at the start of turn 2. Come on, focus. Focus. Maybe. So we've got those 2 vigilantes coming over there. We've got these 2 vigilantes going there. And across the temple, our person of interest, the captain, Chun on this side, Altel and Jarund there, and Victor Vander thrust there. And let's take a look at what else we do. So the captain's moved up. Altel has his 6 inches. He's going to get to right there. Victor Vander thrust. He's going to take his 6 inches by using both movements, put himself there. And then Chun, unfortunately, has 7. Still can't see anything. We hear them moving. But that ends up with her there. Then the only one left to go is Droond after these guys go. So the enemy still isn't visible. So these guys are going to do their 6 inches and continue their rush up. But that does finally put this one, so she advanced, but it gave her the visibility to see the captain. And these military rifles have 24. So this, our lieutenant, is only going to move up 4. Nope, she's got to move up 6 because even though this chick can see her, this chick can't. So the lieutenant's going to move up like that. No, that wouldn't make any sense. If this chick radios out, hey, we've got somebody up there, she's going to head up. So with the 6, 3, she advances up to there to try and take on the captain. And now that the radio on their side is going off saying, hey, we've seen people, these guys are going to start hauling. Wow, this music is weird. Let's switch that up. No, thank you. That's not a good sign. The last time the music went weird on me, it started to play clown music, and Victor Vander thrusted himself through the floor and almost died. So I'm a little worried now that we've had the weird music. This is not good. Not good at all. And I apologize. I need to get better at paying attention about ads. All right, so Doug, I apologize. I need to get better at paying attention to the ad timer. So you probably didn't hear all of that, but yeah. So since this vigilante person saw the captain finally, she radioed to all of these guys, causing this lieutenant to climb up the stairs to try and take on the captain. And now that we've confirmed that enemies are here, these guys are going to rush forward and start trying to take them out. Then we've got Droond, who just got radioed from the captain that we can see one of the vigilantes. He's going to rush on up as well. Because unfortunately, even though he's got the long-range weapon, we can still only see 12 inches. So Droond and his faithful turtle are going to go 6 inches and get really close to our person of interest. That will be it for turn 2. We then go to the random event table because we love to see just how badly the universe wants to screw with us. So, what do we get? Random event table. Six. Enemy reinforcements. Oh, crap. All right, so we now have 2 specialists and 1 more vigilante. This is not good. I really shouldn't have said anything again. Like, yeah. Not good at all. Okay, so we go grab another specialist and another person. So apparently, not only did Bree get lost, but apparently 2 of their forces got lost, and they are now coming in on their side. And we go into turn 3. So we now have some visual sightings. Has the fog lifted even more? It reduced back down to 11. So turn 3. If I can spell. 11 inches. All right. So, how do we roll? We got a nice split. So, I think we're going to give the 1 to Victor Vander thrust, the 2 to the captain, and the 2 to Altel, so he can kind of get in position as well. And let's get this started. So with 11 inches, the captain can see her, but can't see this lieutenant. So the captain's going to try shooting down here at this. That's true. I mean, that's almost happened to me before, and that got scary. So hopefully this time we won't be, yeah, I would hate for the after 4th turn even more reinforcements arrive. That would get really, really bad. Okay, so the captain is going to take aim and take a shot at the vigilante with her infantry laser. So it's an open target, but not within 6 inches. So we're looking for 5. She does have a +1, so looking for 4s. She gets the 6, so that does hit. And then that has a toughness of 4. And all it does is stun. So she shoots. This vigilante gets pushed back and has 1 stun token on her. Then we go to Altil is going to rush up and spend an action telling our interested party to start running away. And so our interested party hides wherever she can and says, hey, we're here to help. We're from the government and we're here to help. And that scares the poor little priestess more than even the gunshots all around her. Yeah, so there's my pun on the government. So Altel's gone. Victor Vander thrust is going to rush up and try and take a position up here. Been bouncing him all over the place. So he's starting to climb the stairs there. And then we go to the enemy. So this chick just got shot at. She's not happy about it. So she's going to go up 4 inches out in the open and shoot again at the captain. So with, yes, that was nice because it forced that to move. So now we've got needing a 5 up to shoot up there. And that chick misses. Oh wait, no, she couldn't shoot because that stun was her movement. So then we go over here to this specialist who unfortunately Chun has moved into range with. Okay, so with the stun they can't move or shoot. Oh, can't move and shoot. Thank you. I was going to say, I'm screwing things up everywhere. So the specialist has a shotgun, which unfortunately is within range because of the visibility. So they are going to shoot at Chun, needing a 5 with both shots. Whew! Thankfully missing. Whew. So that's specialist. Then we've got this little lady. It's going to get out to where she can see Chun as well. She's going to shoot with her military rifle, needing that 5, completely missed with the 1. This is good news for me. I greatly appreciate it. Our lieutenant can't see, so she's going to move up the 4 inches, and she's going to shoot at the captain with her military rifle. I know, this is what scared me when I rolled the shotgun. There's, like, I think the hand laser and something else is like the most terrifying thing. No, not the hand laser. There's like a souped up shotgun. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. That just, yeah, would be terrifying. Also a rattle gun. Having somebody just sit up here with a rattle gun and just spraying down. I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping to do here with Victor. Okay, so the military rifle going into the captain. They do get the +1, so the 5 does hit. Our captain is... So she's got the combat armor. I need to look back up what that does. Okay, saving throw 5+. Good to know, because that's going to come in handy here in a second, because her toughness is only a 4. So, does she get stunned or is she hit? She just gets stunned. So, she gets pushed back an inch, and there's a stun token on the captain. And now we go over to these guys. They hear all of the gunshots. The specialist is going to come running over towards the lieutenant's side. Try and help reinforce there. And this one is going to weasel her way around there and come up there. And then that leaves us with just Jarund. Jarund is going to step out over here, get ready to pass underneath if he needs to from those bridges. And he's going to take a shot at this one. So with his needle rifle, he needs a 5. Ooh, no, we're not within 6 inches. Okay, needing a 5, but he does have +1 to combat, so needing 4s. And unfortunately, Jarund completely whiffs. That hurts. All right, we go to turn 4. And let's give you guys a better view of what's going on the table. So, we have this reinforcing specialist coming in to try and help the lieutenant and this vigilante here. We've rescued our person of interest and told her to hide. Altel and Jarund and Victor Vander are getting ready to assail these altars. The captain's already on top, facing off against their lieutenant. Chun is off all by herself over there, facing off against a specialist and a vigilante, with another vigilante inbound. Hopefully Jarund can pass underneath here and give some reinforcement to Chun. And we'll see. This could turn out really, really bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the fog is like. The fog is almost completely lifted. I mean, not totally, but it's as far out as it can be, because on the 4th turn, it is 14 inches. So, everything's starting to spread out as we start taking shots. All right, let's see. This is where we do want to start rolling low. And of course, I say this, we're going to see all 6s. Here it comes. Yeah, close enough. 4s, 3s. So we only have 1. I think we got to give it to El Capitan. Since she's stunned, she's going to need that to hopefully take out this lieutenant. So she's going to go first, removing the stun token, because she's not going to move. She's just going to shoot. And she's going to shoot with her infantry laser. I don't know why I turned that one back on, because I'm losing my mind. Yeah, sorry, I apologize about that. I clicked the wrong button to kill the POV cam. Yeah, been a long day. Okay, so now that we've got 14 inches, we definitely have visibility. The captain is going to shoot with her infantry laser. Hits, needing a 4 or higher, does not wound, as they say in 40K, but does stun, so pushes this back, and the lieutenant is stunned. So going from the closest person. This one is going to go 4 inches and shoot at Altel within 6 inches with the military rifle. So looking for 3s. Getting a 2 and whiffing. Whew. It's a good thing my dice rolls suck, because my crew would not be in a good place. The lieutenant here with their military rifle is going to shoot at the captain, since she has the range. Needing a 4. Gets it. Oh no. Needing another 4. Whoa, okay. So the captain is pushed back an inch, and she's stunned again. Apparently the lieutenant and the captain here are just going to bounce shots off of each other's armor. Not kill each other, but just bounce shots off. So this vigilante is going to move into here and take a shot. Is she within 6 inches? Unfortunately. So Chun, shooting at Chun, needing a 3. Gets it. Chun's toughness is a 4. And Chun has been taken out by our enemy, maybe. She didn't have to move, so... Yeah, she didn't have to move because she's just got that 24-inch range. And with the 14-inch visibility now. Yeah. So let me double check with the stim packs, since we have some. All right, so we do have some stim packs. So Chun is actually still on the board, and she has a stun on her. Thank you very much for that reminder, Doug, and the luck. So that's the free stim pack. Let me actually, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there were 6 stim packs in inventory between everybody. So we're now down to 5. For the crew. So there is that. The specialist here is also going to move up the 4 inches, getting her there, and she's going to unload into poor Chun. Are they within 6 inches? No, so she needs a 5. With the shotgun, does get a 6. Ooh, good to know. All right, does she take Chun out again? Chun is knocked out yet again with the 4. So I think that pushes her up to 2 if she uses 2 stim packs in a row. Can you use stim packs? So would become a casualty. Yeah, Doug, what's your take on that? With her having to keep slamming stim packs in this situation, that would be 2 stim packs in a row. Does she get 2 stun tokens, or is it just the 1? Okay, what is going on with my music? That is just weirdness. They remain on the table with a single stun marker. See, I kind of have to agree. Make it a turn thing, because if she's slamming stem packs, those stuns would add up. But if you do it like once per turn, then only the one. So I'm going to house rule it and say she's up to 2, and we're down to 4 stem packs. Because Bree's gone, and so obviously Chun now has to be the bullet sponge of the team. This one is going to advance up and knock down columns left and right. This one is going to advance up to there. And now it is time for everybody else to take a shot. So, Jarund is going to run underneath this bridge and try and help out his friend over here and take a shot at the specialist with his needle rifle. So, needing a 4 because he's got the +1. Gets a 6, does hit. We need a 4 for the toughness. We get a 6. So Jarund takes the shotgun specialist out, getting him first blood. So we'll come over here. Jarund gets first blood. All right, so that's it for Jarund. Chun here is going to take her shot with her colony rifle, needing a 2 since they're within 6 inches. Gets it. Needing a 4. Gets it as well. So this vigilante gets taken out. Apparently all Chun needed was Jarund to show up with the turtle, and I think the turtle's name is Jeff. I'm 90% sure Jarund and Jeff. I have to double check with Cornstar. But apparently that's all Chun needed. And then I think you only remove 1 stun token. I don't think you get to remove them all. That would be nice. Okay, thank you for double checking for me. So she's down to 1, which is really, really nice. Okay. Then we're going to go to Victor Vander Thrust, who has a chance to do some epic stuff since he's just been sitting here. Hasn't moved, so he's going to use his rattle gun and just go ape. All 3 shots into this nice lady here. Actually, 14-inch range. Ooh. I think we're going to put, let's see, firing. Let me take a look at the shooting. Because I think they got to be close in order to shoot multiple targets. But I might house rules this one because they're like direct line of sight. Let's see. Enemy movement. To hit. Oh, yeah. You got to be within 3 inches of them. That sucks. Okay, so all 3 rattle gun shots are going right here. Needing basically don't get ones because he's got +2 to his combat. And we are within 6 inches. But I think that's actually been, I've been playing it within 3 inches, they get a +3. But I think that Ivan, if I remember correctly, came out and said that that needs to be with open target within 6 inches with a pistol. But I'll figure that out for next game. For this game, I'm going to go with how it's written in the book. And then I'll see about having to make the changes next. So, don't get ones. We do get 1/1. And then the rattle gun doesn't have any extra damage. So, needing 4s. Oh, double kill. So, Victor Vander Thrust has got a kill in. And then Altel is going to go his 4 inches. No. He's going to shoot up there at that lieutenant. So he's got +1. But I think with the elevation change and how much further back... No, she's still pretty visible if you look down from Altel. So, Altel. Ooh, he's even got the marksman rifle. That's right, I gave it over to him. So he gets +1 if it's over 8 inches, which it is. So he gets +2, looking for 3s. And whiffs it. Okay, I do believe that is everybody. We then go to see... Gotcha. I keep forgetting about the snapshot ability. Yeah, I'm going to double check that open target within 6 is 3+. I remember seeing somewhere in like the Facebook group or something that the guy who writes this came out and said that that should say with pistols. I need to double check for the next game. But for the moment, we're playing it as is because I agree with you. If you're that close, you should be able to just hit up on a 3-up. All right, so let's take a look at getting even more reinforcements. So, what do we get for the random event? 19. Seize the moment. Select a crew member who may move and oh, they can move and act in both the quick and the slow phase next round. So, I think we're going to go ahead and give that to... I think we're going to go ahead and give it to Jeroen. As much as I want to give it to Victor, Jeroen seems to be rocking it. So Jeroen's going to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then let's see where the fog is sitting. Did it close back in? It did not. We're still at 14 inches on turn 5. Okay. So, don't need to roll for Jeroen. But you know what? I'm going to roll 5 dice. So we only get that +1, or that 1/1. So we'll give that to the captain. And Jeroen gets to go as well. So the captain, we've still got a 14-inch fog. So they're still well within range. The captain's going to lose her stun token and just shoot. Okay, good to know. Yeah, if it's not in the Mophidius FAQ, I'm not going to stress it then. All right, so she's got her infantry laser looking to hit on 4s. Oh, panic. That's right. We need to do panics. So, there were 3 people killed. 1s and 2s, people start to run away. 1 does run away. So we will take it from this vigilante. It's not what they signed up for. They were just supposed to ransack a little church that didn't teach what they were believing. Instead, they're getting slaughtered by this elite veteran crew who somehow keeps whiffing their shots. So yeah, so let's go ahead and give you guys a view of how we went from being outnumbered into now we've got the field. So, we have our 4 dead vigilantes here. We've got our specialist here still alive, our lieutenant up there, and coming to face them off, we got Victor, Altel, the captain, Bree, who's had to chug 2 stim packs to stay alive, and Jerund with the turtle Jeff on his base, all out to try and finish the job. Okay. So, the captain, like we were saying before, I made sure that, not everybody ran away, is going to take her shot, needing a 4 because she's got combat, and she whiffs, but it removes the stun token on her. Then Jerund gets to move in both the quick phase and the action phase, or the slow phase. So he's going to move 4 inches out. No, he's going to move 4 inches here and spend an action retrieving the little packet that's inside there. So we will use this as our post-game marker for him retrieving it. So that was his quick action. And then we go to these guys. She's the closest, does not have a stun marker. So she's going to come out here and take a shot at the captain. Not within 6 inches. Needing a 4, because she's the lieutenant. Does get it. Needing a 4 and whiffs. So the captain is pushed back 1 more inch and regains that stun token she just removed. This specialist is going to come up to 4 inches, yell at Altel about something evil. How could you guys fight us? She's just outside of 6 inches. So needing the 5. And she completely whiffs with the shotgun. It all hits into this statue here. Breaks it up a little bit more. All right. We then go ahead and go to the other phase. Chun is going to shoot up at this lieutenant with her colony rifle. Hits because she's got the +1 to combat. Does she take the lieutenant out? She does. The lieutenant is gone. You're on the 5th turn, Ed. Okay. Then we've got Jerund here, who's going to move his 4 inches and shoot at the specialist with his needle gun under the bridge. They are within 6 inches, so he needs 2s. Hits on both, looking for 4s. And the 4 does get it, and with that, our crew has saved the local temple, saved everybody, saved the person of interest. And we see our casualties over there from the op force. The local temple is saved. Chun had to slam stim packs, but she's okay. Altel and Victor are chilling over there. They didn't really do much. And the captain's up there taking a beating. And with that, we go to the post phase. So, I'm assuming this is a victory, even though it's walkthrough. I think if we cleared the field, it still counted. I'm going to double check. Let's take a look. Move through. If you drive off all enemies, you win as long as you have at least 2 crew members remaining. Yes, so we do have victory. So we have completed our patron mission. So that's going to be loads of money. So let's go ahead and open this on up. To our post-battle. Okay, so rolling a d6. These guys do not become a rival. They just figured, okay, yeah. So they are now a patron for sure, and they are persistent. So we have scored that. Then we got +2 from that mission. So we'll go ahead and add that in already. So that gives us 7 credits. So yes, our local government contact who ended up being a follower of that temple, a follower of that church, thanks us and promises to aid us as we continue on our adventures. We didn't fight in a quest, so time to get paid. So we just earned ourselves 1 credit. But we won the mission, so it counts as 3. Yeah. So we are now up to 10 credits. We held the field. So what did we find when we held the field? We found 90. Nothing. Not one thing. Apparently the vigilantes picked up everything as they ran off, and even the temple was so poor and so broken down, they didn't even have anything for us to kind of do the 5-finger discount. That is, yes. Yes, so I think that kicks in when we actually leave. So I think that kicks in on the 1st. Or are you talking... So yeah, I think that would actually kick in when we start the next turn, when she leaves. Because technically we haven't left yet. The travel phase is on the next turn. I could be wrong. Or wait, that's right. I see what you're talking about. It's the 2 credits from retrieving there. And we got a story point. So that brings us to 12. And we now have a story point. Because there was a little message in there. Thank you for reminding me, Doug. You're awesome, man. All right, so gather the loot. Let's see. And for the first time, I think ever, we don't have any injuries or recovery. That kind of scares me. So we'll roll on the loot table here in a minute. Experience. So survived in 1, everybody gets +3. So captain is now up to 6. Altel is up to 3. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Seriously. I'm all over the place. Bree. Yeah, man. Yeah. If we were staying on this planet, maybe we'd hunt down. No, that's the story point. So we're on our way out, and it's partially because we found in that package the address to a space drug dealer that we need to go take care of, because they were the ones that were actually hurting people in the church, not the clergy. That's the story point. That's the hook. Thank you, Doug. That's awesome. So Bree doesn't get anything because she wasn't there. Gerond is saving up. Yep. So Gerond is saving up. He got to kill the casualty +1. So that would give him 4. That puts him up to 17. Because I think he's saving up for the pilot, if I remember correctly. Chun gets up to 9. And then Victor Vander Thrust gets up to 7. And then I got to think about how I want to increase these guys. So can you buy stim packs, or are they just something that gets replaced? Or do you have to find them in the loot? All right, so that's all there. Advanced training. Let's see, what courses did we have? Hey, I like that. I would love it if the drug dealer has a bunch of stims sitting around. That'll be awesome. Oh, I think he was waiting to do Gerund. I think it was pilot training since we were planning on trying to get out of there. So course costs. So he's got 17, so let's see. Yeah, I was just double checking that. So where you need to spend a credit, dropping us down to 11 to apply. Let's see, 2d6. Do they accept our application for our turtle hauling, romance-looking mutant? Oh, boxcars. Oh yeah, he's super in there. So he drops down to 0. We go down to 8 credits, and he is now pilot trained. Excellent. Since we definitely need a pilot as we're trying to get off of this planet. I'm gonna, let's see, what do I have here? That's broken, that's broken. You know what, we'll spend 3 credits to do the roll. We're gonna purchase some things. To do the extra roll, and then we will spend 2 more credits. No, we need 5 credits worth of fuel. So that leaves us with the 5 we need. Perfect. All right, so we will get, you know what? I like having a buffer. Never mind, we won't roll on the extra stuff because knowing my luck, the start of the thing would cause us to have to spend credits, and we wouldn't even have enough fuel to travel, and we'd be stuck on this planet again. All right, so loot table. Let's do that first. What kind of loot do we get? 65. Gear. What do we get? What kind of gear do we get? 48. Protective items. What kind of protective item? 62. Flak screen. That will be nice. Let's see, what does that do? All area weapons striking the wearer, whether they're through the initial shots or additional shots from the area, have their damage reduced by 1. I think we might end up having to give that to Victor. No, he's got the frag vest. I think we're going to end up giving that to Gerund. Ooh, that'll be tough. I'm going to have to decide between Gerund and Chun. Because if Bree's not there, they're the next bullet sponge for our group. I'm going to have to think on that. All right, now we go into the campaign event. This is where things get scary on me. All right, so for the campaign, we got a 75. You met up with an old arms dealer who owes you a deal. Add your choice of 3 weapons from the following. Hell yes, that's the gods telling me I need more weapons, and we're okay. You didn't need to spend anything. So we are going to do 3 shotguns. Because we just saw how scary that was. Hell yeah. Somebody who owed us a deal as we're trying to get off of this planet. We got 3 weapons. Okay, the character. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who goes off and does something? You're thinking hand cannons or machine pistols? Tell you what, we'll split the difference. We'll do 1 shotgun, 1 hand cannon, 1 machine pistol. All right. So who goes out and gets drunk and causes more rivals? Because we know that's what's going to happen. So it is Gerund. Gerund, you are out for love and romance. Please tell me you find a... I'm not sure. You're a mutant. You find some love. Let's see what happens. Does Gerund find some love? With a 33. It's time for a makeover. Oh, yeah. +2 damage from a hand cannon? That. Yes, please. So, Jerron, finding that he's still not finding love on this planet, is really kind of getting sad about it. I mean, he lost Sydney. He was going to try and woo that, even though we buried her alive. But maybe it has something to do with him, his looks. I mean, he's a mutant. He doesn't have a face. He's got webbed toes. But there's only so much you can change on that. So he's going to go out and get a whole new hairdo. He's going to get manicured. He's going to get his webbed feet massaged. He's going to take Jeff the turtle with him. Jeff's going to get a nice shell shine. And hopefully that'll give them a chance to have more love on the next planet. So yeah, they just got a manicure and everything else. Doug, thank you very much for that subscription, man. That means a lot to me. Yeah, thank you. That is very much appreciated. Thank you. I'm at a loss of words. You've been so much help, pointing stuff out for me, letting me know about the cool stuff I'm missing out. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Let's make sure we've got you followed up as well. But thank you, Doug. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's what I'm hoping for, is people to come, laugh at how badly I roll my dice, and then the crazy stuff that happens to my poor crew. So yeah, that will be it for this turn. Next turn, they are jetting off to another planet. We've got a patron that's going to follow us. Unfortunately, we have 2 people that are going to follow us as well, because Bree's leaving with us. But we're going to be able to get some extra credits, and unfortunately, chance for even more rivals. Hopefully on the next planet we'll have a chance to take out some of these rivals that are following us. Doug, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you guys have been watching here on Twitch, please follow. If you've got some Prime subscription you're not using, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch subscription. We'd love to have it. It'll help us out upgrade the table, help us out get ready for the tournament we're hosting in June here in Utah for a game called War Surge. If you play 40K, it's a great alternative. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. That helps the channel out as well. Thank you again, Doug. I can't express it enough how much of a help you've been here. You guys have a great night. And I think tomorrow night we might be doing some Star Wars Legion. I got to double check with my Legion player. If not, we'll throw something together. You guys have a good one.